Alright, so this is the walkthrough for 2118 Fluorshire Drive. The air conditioning did kick in, so that's a positive. Let's take a look. And it is air conditioned here, feels good. So as you walk in, this is 2 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. This is your living space all together, kind of open floor plan. Most people would put a dining room table here, dictated by the light. You do have living area space here, kitchen, stainless steel appliances, your half bath downstairs with a pedestal sink. Let's see how. So, still has the builder's grade countertops. They didn't do any upgrades there. Fridge works, it's cold. So one thing I noticed off the bat is the ceiling. We do have some damage. Now, of course, this is on the first floor, so it leads me to think it's a bathroom or an air handler or something, not roof. So we go upstairs, we'll see if we can tell. It very well may be an old stain, and they never fixed that. An inspector can, they have a device that can check it to see if there's any moisture, if it's old or if it's current. But that's something to be concerned about. This thermostat looks pretty good. It looks like it's fairly new, or at least newish. It's definitely blowing a really nice cold breeze on me. So you do have a screen lanai. So you're up against your neighbor. There are blur screens you can do, or you can do a pull down type of curtain, if you will, or for privacy. But you're also close to the street, so it's a lanai, but not the most private lanai unless you put some of those things in place. So the top of the stairs is your washer dryer as a stackable. This is a 2 bedroom, so this is a guest bath, shower tub. This is the secondary room without the bathroom. Does have some paint. There's a hot water heater in here. That's interesting. I guess the hot water is really quick to the upstairs if it's right there. And then this will be your master with the private bathroom. Now, as far as any water damage, that could use to be redone. As far as any water damage, thinking about where it was in perspective to when you walk in, I would say the secondary bathroom would have been the culprit. I think it's been fixed. I think it's an old stain, but... And other than the countertops being basic grade and the tubs look like they could use a little bit of refinish, it seems like it's a pretty clean unit. The carpet looks like it still has life. There's no odor in here. So you are up against the parking lot. We go back to the master. the double windows in the master. This is your closet. You do have a ceiling fan and blinds. I can hear the AC running. Other than that, I can't really hear much. Size of the room, it says it's 11 by 14 in the master and 11 by 13 in the secondary. It's probably pretty close to accurate. Once again, I can feel the vent working, so it definitely has functioning AC and plumbing. Question would be remaining life on the AC and if there's any issues with the plumbing or leaks. But that ceiling spot's the only damage I noticed. I didn't see any damage in the floor, the ceilings upstairs to the roof. You just have this spot right there, right against the seam of the drywall. Two little spots there, and that AC just kicked off. The floors are laminate, but they feel pretty decent. There's different thicknesses, calibers. It's decent. It's not a bad one. No crown molding, but it does have the floor, the trim. A little bit of a pantry. Dishwasher. Now, you mentioned you're a realtor. Where you live, I'm sure it's very similar. Here you have right to inspect, right to walk away. By default, it's 15 calendar days. Sometimes we do 10. But you can walk away for any reason. It's your sole discretion. You don't have to have a valid reason. You don't even have to do an inspection. So you do have that chance to learn the property. And being that you're cash, we could also do a appraisal contingency. If they were agreed to, let's say 110, you pay for an appraisal, which is like $450, and appraises for less. Seller may, agree to a lesser price, possibly. At that point, they've kind of locked in with you, and they may choose to agree. So. All right. Well, if there's anything I missed, I'd be happy to come back again if you are interested. And this completes my video for Fluorshire.